this is where you introduce us, Austin.
And welcome back to Five's a Crowd, the best and most incredible podcast in the world that just hasn't been found yet, except for by you. And you're going to help us get there by hitting that subscribe down below. Let me introduce the table, your 5 new best friends. We got Cam, we got Chris, we got Tony, we got Zach, we got myself, Austin. I'll be your host for the evening. And you're in for a doozy. Because I thought this would be a lot of fun. It's a topic that I kind of came across. It's also a very popular subreddit called TIHI, which stands for Thanks, I Hate It. It's a comedic approach to some things that are, some can be extremely dark, some not so much, but really the premise is it's something that is just looked at it in a different shade of light that makes you go, you know what? I hate that. Doesn't necessarily have to be dark.
Kind of like when someone tells you what a certain food is.
Yeah.
Like you're eating it, you're like, oh, this is delicious. And then they say like, oh, that's something. And it's like, oh, well, now I hate it.
Yeah. It's like when you first learn what a hot dog is.
What if I like it all?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Are you talking about the subreddit or are you talking about the food?
All of it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then that would be called Thanks I Love It. That is a subreddit too. It's TILI.
Right.
But Zach's saying the stuff in the Thanks I Hate It, he's going to love it.
I know. So he would like, I don't know.
I doubt that.
Get it. I get it. Dang it.
He's going to hate it all.
So it's just going to be me sharing these, but you guys are welcome to peruse the Reddit of TIHI if you just so like.
Thanks for the permission. Appreciate it.
Yes. Well, I didn't want you guys stealing a lot of my thunder, and honestly, I didn't want us all on our phones having a conversation, because I did.
I told you she would.
Or looking at the phone together and ignoring him talking to you in the moment.
Oh, I heard
Yeah.
it.
I heard too.
I did peruse Reddit for about a solid 2 hours, gathering tons of screenshots and stuff for this. So, anyway, and I did think it would spark a great conversation as well.
Let's do it.
So if you guys think of something funny while we're in the middle of it, I thought it'd be pretty great. Let's see here. So to start us off, did you know
No.
chainsaws were invented to cut through the pelvic bone to help women give birth?
I have heard that.
I heard it was created as a surgical
That's
tool.
what I was gonna say.
But
I've
I
heard
did
that it
not
was-
know that.
I didn't know it was to that
I've
extent,
heard
but
none
yeah.
of this.
Did you thanks? I hate it. Right?
I hate it. I
Like,
hate it.
Chainsaws were made to help women give birth.
Next time you're cutting
Who's
wood.
in the delivery room just like...
Well, it was initially hand cranked.
That's even worse.
That's even worse.
I know.
You get stuck, you're putting your foot up on it like, kick!
Hold on,
push!
we're
But you
bound.
tried like hand cranking something
on, let me
and
try
it
to
like
back
gets
it out.
stuck on like a knot and you're like, oh, damn it, come on.
Dude, using
Well,
the
that's what I-
hand,
yeah.
the hand egg beater is hard enough.
I don't understand. How does that help?
How does what help?
To break the pelvic bone in case with women
To get the
giving birth.
giant baby out.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Oh.
That's what it was made for.
Now they have a scalpel where they just slice the...
I mean, this
and-
stuff just whoa. That just made me sick feeling. Whoa. You ever have
You get
something?
stuck. Hold on. You get stuck and it's got that like squeaky sound as you're pulling it out.
You ever be talking about
You have to
something
back
gross
it
though,
out.
and it makes your balls hurt?
Yeah.
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 You're like, oh.
Usually it has something to do with testicles.
But for me, it literally could just be like the thought of something.
See, that
being
makes my butt pucker. It doesn't do anything
It's
to my
more
balls,
like
but it makes my butt go.
balls suck up.
Yes.
Yep, they retreat.
Yeah.
Like panic.
Danger.
Danger Will Robinson.
All right. This one Chris probably knows. Dogs like squeaky toys because it reminds them of a small animal being killed.
Yep.
Did you know that?
Wait, say it again?
Dogs like squeaky toys because it reminds them of a small animal being killed.
It's the instinct of it as they're shredding. Well, that's how they kill. They
Oh.
bite the animal and then they shake to get their teeth going in deeper
Yeah.
and cause as much damage as they can.
Oh, so
That I get.
Yeah, but then they sit there like...
Have you ever ever heard? Yeah, but the more it squeaks, the more that drive comes out to keep shaking. because they want it to go quiet.
Yeah. They're like, shut up.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Have you ever heard a distressed rabbit?
Oh yeah.
It's like
Sounds horrible. Yeah.
it's a terrifying sound.
Honestly, that's what scares me about hunting on Saturday. So I'm supposed to go hunting for pig on Saturday, and the
Boar.
squeal of a boar or a pig
Where
or
do you
whatever
find wild boar at here?
freaking terrifies me. In Idaho. So I don't know, man. I'm nervous to hear
Listen,
that squeal, but then I'll probably be like, tasty.
If I shoot one, you won't, because it's just gonna be one and done. Drop it.
Boy,
Drop it.
like it's hot.
Again, got Mr. Hawkeye over here.
Well,
Yes, sir.
I take it very seriously when you're killing an animal. Yes, like it's got to be a clean kill.
It's like an Avatar.
That reminds me of that.
We're
Sorry,
gonna
real
blood
quick.
you.
No, you're good.
We're gonna blood
Reminds-
you.
You remind me of a Bill Engvall joke.
Uh-huh.
So he goes out turkey hunting with his dad. And he was just like, we're driving, we go out hunting, we get nothing all day long. And he's like, on the way home, all of a sudden we see this turkey, and he goes, it's like out of a movie. All of a sudden you see my dad slam on the brakes, the car turns sideways, he pulls the shotgun out, and bam! And he goes, and he walks up to this turkey, and he goes, oh, puts another bullet into it, and he goes, son, I didn't want it to suffer, so I had to put another bullet into it. I'm lucky I got it with that first shot. Instead of telling me that, son, hey, instead of, the turkey fainted because it got scared because I fired a bullet at it. No, he said, I didn't want to ruin the meat, so I had to put the bullet in the same hole that I got him with the first time. Instead of saying, son, I scared him on the first one, so I killed him with the second shot.
That's awesome.
I don't know. It just reminded me of that.
No, yeah, you're good. That's the whole premise of this. Is that if you guys have an interjection, by all means.
So kind of on the whole dog with a squeaky toy. So my sister-in-law and her husband just bought themselves a Great Dane puppy. And
I love
she's
Great Danes.
She's adorable, fantastic puppy and everything. But we have to watch her around Reggie because I don't know if it's the size of Reggie or what, but she'll nip at him. It's like she wants to play with him like a chew toy. And it's kind of scary. And so all the other kids she plays with just fine. But with Reg, she wants to like nip at him.
Or
It's that when you see something so cute, you just want to cause harm. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a real thing.
Yeah, I've heard that. Like,
it thinks it's a puppy. It's a puppy
Yeah.
age and wants to play puppy with him.
maybe.
No wonder I want to harm my wife all the time.
Might
That's
be a
different
different
reasons.
reason. We beat you, Tony.
Oh, the brain was running.
He pulled it. He pulled. Okay, so if you haven't gathered, you might hate this podcast by the end of it because it's going to have a lot of facts that you might end up hating. But also,
And we're going to make light of every single one of
there
them.
is. I should also give a giant parental advisory because there are some that are going to be extremely explicit and dirty. This next one being one of them.
Oh, boy.
So if you've listened thus far, headphones in.
Headphones in. Pause. Resume. Okay. This one was pretty good. This was a tweet. See, he says, this is a girl that's tweeting this, and it says, you say we're trying for a child. All I hear is my husband's doing... Oh my God. My husband's been doing big, huge comes in my pussy.
You just
0 to 100, huh?
Yeah.
like a rabid bulldog down there.
So I'm trying to put it together because you were kind of laughing through it. So what was the first part of that?
Basically, she's saying,
We're
say we're trying for a baby. All I hear is my husband's going to be doing some huge loads in my...
Gotcha.
Yeah. And the
Why am I
Get
supposed
yours,
to
man.
hate that?
Huh?
Why am I
Save it.
supposed to hate that?
Save it.
Because
Save
it takes away the
The innocence, the,
the
beauty
innocence
of,
of child, creating a
Yeah,
child,
nothing
creating
innocent
life.
about childhood bearing and making.
You know, I've
It's
always
like the late 50 Cent once said, I'm in there having sex, I ain't in there making love.
he's late.
I mean, he's just old.
So come give me a rub or something.
You'll end up, no, come give me a hug. You'll end up getting rubbed. Ha ha ha.
So legit, real quick too. This just reminded me. I legit had this shower thought the other day when I was
Okay.
in the shower.
Okay.
Girls who are gay, lesbians. What is it about that makes them a lesbian? Is it because you think about it, some girls use strap-ons.
They still got to
Is
get
it-
pleasure.
Is it the guy that they don't like, or is it the penis that they don't like?
But then again, sometimes one of the lesbians looks kind of like a guy.
Right? That you always have the one that kind of maybe is
Not always, but yeah.
Not always.
not always, but some of the times, yes.
Not the websites I look at.
I was like, in real life, Chris. In real life.
In real life.
It legit. I don't know why. It was the most random shower thought I thought of. But at the same time, too, like, is it the penis? Because I know the penis is kind of ugly looking. So,
But
I mean,
they use it.
Yeah, but it's
but
purple.
then, yeah, you there's some women who they get together and they use a strap on, so it can't be the penis, is it?
I don't know, man.
Me and my wife have had this same conversation. We're like, well, there's always a penis involved, so why do they need a girl
Different
to have
strokes
it?
for
right?
different folks, man.
I don't know.
I pulled up my take on this too. So
Beavers?
if you want to use some of them, you're more than welcome.
Gross. I don't want to know this.
Yep.
What is that? Go ahead.
Thanks, I hate it.
It says,
Thanks, I hate it.
You've probably eaten beaver anal secretions.
How? Prove it.
It's in vanilla.
Oh,
extract?
Kind of vanilla.
Get
I
out.
get vanilla bean
Like
only.
vanilla.
We get 100% vanilla extract.
That's 100%
That's-
beaver butt.
That's beaver butt juice. Is what you're
Beaver
having.
booty juice.
Well, beaver butt juice tastes good.
He's just
It
out.
sure
to,
makes
he's
my
just out to
cookies
prove that he
flavorful.
loves
Someone take that
it
and make
all.
a gift, please.
It's castrum. So
Okay.
that's how they attract a mate. Is they use castrum and it smells like vanilla, and it tastes like vanilla.
They
Must
got
be
good taste.
vanilla.
You know, real quick
Really?
I mean, if,
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I hate it.
Yeah.
on the whole sex thing and that goes, I always thought that it was going to be like the movies, as far as, you know, in the movies they get done, they roll over, cuddle, go to
Oh,
sleep,
right.
and
What a freaking
and then it's like in
facade.
real life it's like, man, it's messy. Like you don't do that unless you want to stick to your sheets. Like
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah.
well, between that and if the girl wants to get an infection, because the girl has to clean herself out and go to the bathroom typically, or else she'll get an infection.
Yeah, it's called a baby.
That's,
Not a tumor.
no, what do they call that? A parasite? They're a parasite.
No, I know what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah. This one I thought was very interesting. Okay, so when other people call their pets fur baby, it's fine. But when I call a kid a skin dog, somehow I'm disgusting.
That's awesome.
Wait, say that again. I was focused on Cam's food. Sorry.
Okay, so when other people call their pets fur baby, it's fine. But when I call a kid a skin dog, somehow I'm disgusting.
I love that one. That's great.
Gross.
I'm gonna start saying that.
Skin puppy.
So that's where it came from.
This one's pretty good.
Just kidding.
The BDSM community needs to get in on these protests. If hordes of leather and latex people charging into rubber bullets yelling, "Harder, Daddy," doesn't unnerve the police, nothing will.
Except for don't they have the leather over their mouth? So
They can unzip
No,
it.
it's the ball.
There's different
No,
ones.
they have that red ball in their mouth.
Could you imagine? Harder, Daddy, harder.
I mean, even just think
Shoot
about
a beanbag
I
at him.
actually don't. I don't hate that.
amid the sounds of guns being shot off with rubber bullets, you just hear like. If you don't cease fire immediately, like, hold on, what?
Are we rewarding them?
Sergeant, why aren't you shooting? I can't take it. I'm not.
I got an erection.
Sergeant, I need you to aim at anybody but the blonde.
This one's gonna be hard for those listening, but because it's a picture and it says if you put Nicolas Cage's face on Ross from Friends, it just makes him look more like Ross. Have you seen this?
Shut up.
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap!
No
just
way.
like-
That is spot on.
It just like emphasizes his features.
He looks more Ross than Ross does.
I know,
Do
right?
yourselves a favor and go search Nicolas Cage Ross Friends. I'm sure something will pull up.
Oh yeah, it's
Nicolas
great.
Cage on Ross's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. That is uncanny.
Nicolas Cage
Holy
Ross.
crap.
Yeah.
You know, I do like that one because I love Friends and I love Nicolas Cage, so that makes it even better.
Oh, you're just out to prove a point, aren't you?
I am.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
I
This
am.
one you're gonna hate. You ready?
Yep.
Lollipops are fucking weird. You flavor your own spit and then drink it.
I mean, I don't taste lollipops, so
You've never had a lollipop?
when I was a kid,
Okay, what about gumdrops?
gumdrops.
What about hard candies?
What up,
Jolly
Pixie
Ranchers.
Sticks? Jolly Ranchers.
Like my cough
dip.
drops that I have in
Yeah.
my pocket.
Yep.
You're flavoring your own spit and then drinking it.
Recycling.
Kind of goes for any hard
I mean,
candy.
that's fine. Makes it taste better.
Gosh, I hate you.
That one is kind of. All right, so that one and the chew toy. Those are the two I hate so far.
I love the comment reply to it. It says, "Listen here, buddy. You come at us with this shit today. I was having a good day, and then read this. Fuck you."
Could you imagine you come out with a sucker that's like strawberry flavored spit? Like
Here's one. Snickers
Don't.
have a dick vein.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I'm never gonna look at a Snickers again. You got me.
I wonder why I nibble on them. I just
like-
I don't ever take a good
I always
bite.
thought it was weird that the way I ate it.
Sideways. I always eat it sideways. I don't know why. I just don't like a
like
cob
to-
of corn.
I like to suck all the chocolate off first.
Then you get the nut in your mouth.
I like to suck on it until I get the nut.
Oh my god.
And then you
I did not see this episode going this way.
I saw a tweet the other day, and it was like some lady,
flavor your spit and swallow it.
lady shoots husband over Snickers or something like that, and then it was like one of those fake Snickers Twitter accounts. And it's like you're not you when you're hungry.
Oh, that's awesome.
I like it.
Oh man.
My fingers smell like duck now. Just saying.
Sounds personal.
I was gonna say what you do with ducks is on you, man.
Fun fact.
I blame
if you want to
Chris.
hate it. Did you know when a duck gets bored, it turns cannibalistic?
On
Really?
itself or
Bored?
others.
Yep, on others.
Like
What makes a
bored
duck
as
get
in
bored?
If it's bored, like domestic ducks,
It wants to eat other
What makes
ducks.
it
they
get
start
bored?
eating other ducks. Yeah. I don't know.
How do they
Can't-
do that with just a beak?
How do they tell that a duck's bored?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, if I was a duck, I'd be bored all the time.
I don't
but-
write the rules.
Interesting.
All right, here's one for all you Home Alone fans.
Oh, don't ruin Home Alone.
Remember, this one, I mean, it kind of does. Not really. Remember, Kevin McAllister could have phoned the police at any time. He was a child who had accidentally been left alone. One call and he would have been safe. But it was never about safety. He was hunting those men. He wanted them to die. It was fun for him and he enjoyed it.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
It's like the
That's why he is Saw.
Jigsaw.
That's right. We
Yeah,
did cover
we
that.
covered that, yeah.
La-
You did
was
it
that
in
last
your-
year or 2 years ago?
Last year, your top 10 on your fan theories.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great episode.
That was fun.
Check it out.
All right. Did Miss Incredible have labor pains birthing 3 kids? Or did she feel her her water break, stretch her uterus to the size of a camping tent so that the doctor could just walk in and pick up the baby off her pelvic floor and call it a day.
I am picturing this as you were reading it. Yeah. Holy hell.
Same.
Walking through
Wow.
that ankle deep fluid, just psh, 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 psh. See?
That reminds me of
Or she just opens it up and the
It
baby
just
falls
flops to the
out.
ground. Like nobody needs to walk in there.
that reminds me of Patch Adams, where he has all the gynecologists as they're coming into the school area, and he's like in charge of doing the party for them. So the entrance door is two pairs of legs.
Yes.
And then they're walking into the vagina, and he steps in it and he goes, "Watch out, it's a little slippery."
Oh man. That just puts my mind into a dirty spot. What about the conception? You know, is Mr. Incredible even feeling anything?
Yeah. I mean, she could probably contract pretty small.
It's on demand.
Can she can she shrink? I thought she could just stretch.
I don't know.
I mean, unless she
More
stretches it
research
to
is
make
needed.
it.
Miss Incredible?
Yeah.
She stretches. She doesn't shrink.
I guess she could.
Wow. We're going there, huh? We're getting on this conversation.
It's kind of like when you blow up a balloon, but then grab the top and stretch it.
Makes you wonder, like, how do her farts sound? Yeah, are they like that? Or does she just like just open it up and say,
Silent every time.
I mean, no matter what we say about her, she's still hot.
Yes. We have
got
come to this conclusion.
I got a quick one.
Okay.
When male bees mate, their sexual organs explode.
Yes. That was actually one of my things I
I'm
hate it.
sorry.
No, you're good, man. You're good. I actually
Explode.
mine expands on it. It's even better.
Okay, you go for it. Expand.
No,
on
no,
it.
you're good.
Sounds like they expanded
I'll-
too much.
I'll
I'll
reach
stop.
on it later. No, you're good, man. This one, I just thought this was it's a comic strip. So it's a man talking to a genie. And it says 3 rules: no wishing for death, no falling in love, no bringing people back from the dead. And then the guy looks at the genie. I wish for envelopes to moan when you lick them. The genie looks back at him. There are 4 rules.
Oh gosh.
I would die of that glue.
Man dies of intoxication from licking too many envelopes. Police are puzzled.
It's like that Seinfeld episode where George's fiance dies from that.
I just picture.
It's different every time.
What was that ketchup
Until you get
commercial
that
that I
one that's
sent you
like,
guys?
oh yeah, and then you're like, oh gosh, like I'm dead.
It's a surprise every time. You just never know.
It's like Bean Boozled, the jelly beans, but instead it's licking envelope.
Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah.
Randy Savage on one of them. Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Another part of it says, "I got you for 3 minutes of playtime."
Here, you want to make it real creepy is when you get to the sound of one of your friends.
Do you think you would recognize it?
You got to. I don't know. Give us an oh yeah there, bud.
Like a genuine. Oh
give
yeah.
us a nice moan.
I'm done.
Oh, yeah. No, I can't do it.
Here, close your eyes, Tony, and then one of us will moan, and you tell us who it is.
Okay. There you go. Close your eyes.
Oh my god.
Close your eyes.
All right, we're doing
Close
this.
your eyes.
Oh, that was totally Chris.
We just proved a point. You've been like,
Every time we podcast after that, he just doesn't make eye contact.
It's like, what's wrong, Tony? Well, we sent out our Christmas invitations. Like,
Okay, one more. I'm not gonna be the only one doing that shit.
you're it, man. You're it.
are we doing this? Or can I open my eyes?
No.
Damn.
You have a gift, my friend.
Who would have thought this whole time?
All right. Oh my god. This one's another not safe for life things. If you kiss her during anal, you're using her body as a straw to suck your own dick.
Wait, what? What?
It's a bit nutty.
If you
Finally, I tried to like puzzle this together here. Oh, I
if
get
you
it.
kiss her during anal, you're using her body as a straw to suck your dick.
Oh my gosh.
Good thing that doesn't. Nope, not.
Moving on. I just... Cam's Googling it. I'm just kidding.
I'm making note of this being explicit.
Very explicit. VVV. Okay. This one's funny. Wife. This is like, I'm talking.
Yes, I got you.
Yeah. Wife. I regret getting you that blender for Christmas. Me drinking toast. Why?
Drinking toast. Is it even toast at that point? Like, did he have to add a liquid or did he just powder it?
That reminds me of Accepted when they're like, "You got fired from the whatever." For what? And he's like, for making a shrimp smoothie. They're like, oh, why would you do that? He's like, because I was hungry and thirsty at the same time.
I love that movie, man.
Oh, goodness. So gross.
I work at a bank and this lady came in with a $150,000 check. And to make conversation, I was like, oh, wow, I wish I had one of these. And she dead ass was like, it's a life insurance check. I would rather have the person.
Oh.
Yep.
Brutal.
Wow.
This is going to be all over the place, man. You don't know where
That's
I'm
one of those
going.
moments when I'm like, ooh, sorry for your loss. Not sorry for my comment. I had no idea.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Working in the institution, it clearly says on the check who it's from. And so you could see that it's from an insurance company. Most likely put two and two together.
Unless you just see the number and you're just like, oh, dang. Nice. And they're like, no, it's my dead husband's. Oh.
That's all he left you? That's cheap ass.
Oh. You guys in hard times?
Oh.
They didn't mention he was only 20 years old.
Oh. Okay. More morbid. Let's go.
I can go there.
I know.
The year is 2030. Bakery art is so realistic, literally anything could be cake. The uncertainty has gripped the world in fear. I go to hug my wife for comfort. She is cake.
What's two things you can eat?
Huh?
Whoa! I just got that. Oh
It's
my
two things you need.
gosh.
Oh.
They're
I was taking it. Yeah. I mean, our brains are in the same spot, but I was thinking of it differently.
I got one for you.
Oh.
Here's a brain bender for you. Ready?
Okay,
Ready?
Ready.
Latin students and necrophiliacs enjoying a dead tongue.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna get on this too.
This one's for Chris.
Okay.
Do you think Chewbacca had a human dick? Or one of those red rocket things like dogs have?
I've thought about this.
George Lucas won't respond to my emails.
Wait, who did he say it about?
Chewbacca.
Okay. Well, it makes you wonder about Jar Jar Binks as well.
No.
Oh, he's more amphibious.
Yeah. So what was going on down there?
Amphibious.
Freaking tentacle. Bunch of suction cups. Oh gosh.
That's funny, huh?
No, that is funny.
This one's pretty good. So it's just a picture of a girl in a forest, and there's a a red hazard sign with an imprint of a deer on it. And below it says, "Beware of falling deer. Leopards conceal their unfinished food in the tops of trees and may fall on you."
Oh, I've seen that one.
Isn't that wild?
Yep. But then it's like, why not worry about the leopards? Yeah.
It's probably like the coconut thing, right? It's probably like people probably died from like a carcass falling on them or something.
It's probably
not
because the
hungry
leopards
anymore.
are honestly afraid of humans, unless it becomes a territorial thing.
Or no, or fear, fight or flight.
Yeah.
But they're not hungry if there's a carcass in the tree.
Touche. All right, Zach, what's yours?
I'm gonna make you think of water very, very differently.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's a glass of water, and it's got quotations, so the glass of water is speaking at you. It says, "You're so hot right now. Please put me inside you at regular intervals." Yes, Cam.
So now we're back on the envelope thing, but it's your water bottle.
Yep.
How quick do you die from lack of water?
Every time you drink,
I would be
it's one of your
extremely
friends moaning.
hydrated.
Because I imagine the first time you do it, you tip it up. It's like, and you're. Because you're trying to do it quick so it doesn't run.
It splashed me.
It's like that. It's like that commercial I sent you guys about the ketchup bottle.
Yes, yes.
All right, this one's.
I
Pretty
gotta
good.
go to my room. Why are you taking the ketchup with you?
You want me to really ruin water for you? I have so much butt hair that my diarrhea comes out as filtered drinking water.
Sounds like someone needs to wax down there. Wow.
All right,
Get a bidet.
this is the real one I wanted to read. I was out with my sons and my youngest started crying because he wanted a box of tampons thinking it was candy. My middle son yelled, "Those aren't candy, they're tampons for mommy's wiener." My oldest screamed, "Mommy doesn't have a wiener, she has a vagina." Moral of the story, wear a condom.
Oh man.
If you guys have one, chime in, otherwise I'm going to keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
Go.
All right. It's a good thing we named most of the dinosaurs like 100 years ago when we were all into mythology and speaking Latin. If they had just learned about dinosaurs now and had to name hundreds, there'd be names like Heckin Chonkosaurus and Northern Thick Scaly Boy.
My favorite is still fire ants being called spicy boys.
I love it when I follow a boxer, dog, like the dog breed boxer, like a few fan pages, and they're always talking about wasps being spicy. It's like they'll eat a bee and it's like spicy flies or something like that.
That's my boxer.
Danger noodles.
Oh yeah.
Danger noodles
does
and
that.
I love those. Like where they call like a snake like
he just called it a danger noodle.
oh, is that okay?
That's one of them.
Oh no.
Or a no rope or whatever.
Yeah, nope,
Yeah,
rope.
nope, rope.
Nope rope.
What if Linguini from Ratatouille, the little rat, was having sex with a girl and pulled her... No, wait, sorry. Is Linguini the guy?
Linguini's the guy.
I've never
Yes.
actually seen the movie. Okay, so what if Linguini was from Ratatouille was having sex and the girl pulled his hair and he started cooking spaghetti? And then someone on here is like, very good tweet, delete it.
I mean, technically, he'd be the best in bed because if she was like, "Nope, not quite there,"
He's like, no, I want to sell.
like,
Toss it.
So this one is a Fairly Odd Parents joke, just to help give you premise. You didn't see Timmy Turner wish for a big dick the whole time, so you know that dude was packing some schmeat.
Meat. Oh gosh,
Cool.
that's funny.
it's the difference between a kid having a genie and an adult having a genie. I mean, I know they were very godparents, but
Yeah. Now I feel like I gotta wait in between to make sure no one else has one. All right, going.
Just keep going.
Your stomach is constantly filled with warm puke.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
gross. I
Sounds
hate
about
that.
right.
I hate that very
one made-
much.
My stomach
Man.
churns when it thinks of that.
yeah, that one got me more than I expected it to.
It's because it's prepping that warm puke.
I don't know why. I saved this one and I immediately thought of Cam. Because I don't, and it has no real correlation. Just I don't know why it just did. Why call it blue balls when you could call it a cummy ache?
Oh my god.
Awesome.
I'm sure I thought of that.
A cummy ache. Oh my gosh.
Wow, I'm gonna start saying that.
That's funny.
My spermy hurts.
The spermies are restless.
Honey is the tastiest of all insect vomits that we have tried so far.
Is it vomit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
It's freaking good.
How many vomits have we tried?
Right? That's the outlying question is how many have we tried? Yeah.
That reminds me of the whole thing about who's the guy who first decided to milk a cow and drink it.
Yeah.
Like,
Probably saw his wife feeding the baby, and he's like, cow just had a baby. Try it out.
maybe.
Out of necessity. A lot of things are born out of
That reminds me
necessity.
of that comedian where he's like, women make milk from scratch. Like,
That still baffles my brain.
right?
Yeah.
It's like something in their body just says, all right, let's get started when they get pregnant. And
The thing, what do they call it? The drop or whatever? Like when it drops in.
oh, yeah.
That's the part that always like,
Oh, when the milk actually drops. Yeah.
when it's like, zoom, and it's
it's
just
instant.
like, it's ready. And you're like, what?
Where did it drop from?
Yeah.
Do you have
Or the
sacks
fact
up
that-
in your shoulders? That's
Sometimes like women who have recently given birth can hear another kid cry and
Yeah.
it can cause the milk to drop.
Right.
Well, there's a joke on that in a movie where then the guy starts crying. He starts whining like an aisle over or something like that. What movie was that?
I can't remember, but it sounds familiar.
Because he states that fact, and then it's either like a friend or someone's like an aisle over, and he starts fake baby crying to see if the boobs grow. All right, this one just made me laugh. Two people had sex back in the 80s, and now I gotta feed myself and work every day.
Ain't that the truth?
Right?
God.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah.
Think about how many people had to have sex for you to be here right now,
oh, I remember seeing that.
right?
Gross.
They break down the math.
Yeah.
It's funny that like anytime we would go to one of Jenny's doctor's appointments when she was pregnant and just sitting in that doctor's office and it's like everybody's here because they had sex.
Here's one for you. Might ruin a little childhood fairy tale for you.
Let's do it.
Oh dear.
So 3 little bears. Dad's like, "Hey, someone slept in my bed," and Mom's like, "Hey, someone slept in my bed too." And then the son's like, "Hey, someone slept in." Wait, you guys don't sleep in the same bed anymore? It's okay, son. It's not you.
That's so true.
You know, this one says, thanks, I hate Red Bull.
Why?
I just took my plan B with Red Bull. That baby's going to get its wings one way or another.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Dang. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I saw that and I saw my face did the same thing as Cam's did, and I was like, I gotta share that one now.
Oh, my gosh.
In the words of Bill Burr, I don't care what you do with your body, but I still think you're killing a baby.
Jeez.
I am reminded that English is a flawed language every time I'm forced to use that in a sentence.
Yes.
And then the reply to that is, all the good faith that I had no effect on the outcome of that sentence.
Oh, that hurts.
Had no. Had
Or when you have to, or when you say
have.
doo doo on accident.
Do do.
Dude, yeah.
I'm trying to think of
I
a
do
sentence.
that.
You know what I mean?
I do that.
I do
sometimes.
do that. I do do that. Yeah.
This will make you guys happy.
Wait, what was the one? That one comedian, the nothing makes sense guy.
Oh yeah.
He's like edited. I edited it. I edited it.
Yeah. This will make you guys happy. Each time I see someone writing puppy as pupper, I'm deeply disturbed because pupper means boobs in Norwegian. Fun fact of the day. I don't know how you hate that.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
You got your expectations so high, and then it's just a cute little puppy.
Do you want to see my pupper? Absolutely.
Here's one. Ketchup pre-cum exists, and you all know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's the worst.
That's why I
It
shake the
is.
bottle
Oh,
It
every
completely
time.
ruins whatever you're eating.
Yeah,
Same with
it sure
mustard.
does.
Yeah.
Same with mustard.
Shake the bottle every time.
So this was the one. The male bee's dick is torn off when they're finished having sex with the queen, and then they bleed to death.
For the queen.
Heavens.
For the queen.
All right. I have a question. So you know how a female praying mantis bites the head off the male after they have sex?
Yes.
Would you rather be a like human form, like be human, but would you rather be like a bee or a praying mantis?
Praying mantis.
You'd rather have the female bite your head off?
Yeah, think of how slow that would
It'd
bleed
be a
out.
quicker death.
Okay, touche, yeah.
I just wouldn't have sex.
$100.
You just suicided yourself. You just played yourself.
You'd get a tummy ache so bad.
It's all coming together. Is that it?
The cum has come full circle.
Wow.
The idea of ghosts that moan may have been started by children that heard their parents having sex in an adjacent room and denied having heard it.
Goes bumping tonight.
So what is it when they hear chains rattling?
Oh,
The bed shaking.
they ran out of rubber bullets.
It's Halloween in my house all
That's
the
a
time.
punchy.
Have you ever seen that Family Guy where Stewie Lois puts him to bed and then he starts dreaming?
Oh yeah.
Because he
they're
hears
chopping
he
wood.
hears Lois and Peter.
Oh, right.
And you hear him. He thinks they're chopping wood, and it's Peter, and he has an axe, and all of a sudden you hear him go, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh," and he keeps hitting it harder and harder, and he goes, "Oh yeah," and then all of a sudden he goes, "Thanks, I'm done." And he goes over to the corner, and all of a sudden you hear a slight little, and it's Lois with the chainsaw, and he goes, "Yeah, honey, you take care of
Oh,
yourself.
you got
You're
that
good."
okay.
But the whole time, Stewie's just picturing them chopping down trees.
Well, it's, when he's hitting the axe, it's the headboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I got one. It's pretty good.
Go for it.
This one's for Tony.
Oh dear.
It's ketchup, tomatoes.
What if your name was Tony, but you spelled it like Tony, and it's TOUH or TOUGHKNEIGH?
Wow,
Sounds like a Utah name.
right?
That is a Utah name.
Tony.
I thought you were gonna say like TOEKNEE.
Oh, I hate that.
Spell
Tough
it like
knee.
Your
like
parents
the
would be dicks if they did that.
like
Oh,
spell it like
definitely.
the body part.
Yeah.
TOEKNEE. Toe knee.
This one was on the people divided over the real name of a game where you knock on someone's door and run away. We all know this game as
Doorbell ditch.
Oh, I heard it as something else when I was little.
Or ding dong ditch.
What did you call it?
I'm not saying it out loud.
No, come on. Oh, yeah.
What?
A certain kind of knocking.
Yeah. Black knocking.
That's a good way of putting it.
Really?
Yeah. And the funny thing
I'm
is
lost.
I have never.
the N-word knocking.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that actually.
Yeah, how did
I
that
have
even?
never heard that
Yeah,
before.
I forgot.
I
all
don't know
about
where
that.
I heard
Wow.
it from.
No,
but
I remember that too. Now.
as a little kid, that's what I always heard it. But it was before I knew that was a racial slur. And then I remember it got brought up in elementary school. We were in class, and I was like, "Oh yeah," and I say it, and the teacher had to just kind of be like, "That's not an appropriate word." And then that was when I was like, "Oh," and I had my learning moment, and then never used it again. But-
Mine was with that word in place of jerry rig it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Same thing. Knew nothing about it. Said it once, and they're like, "Ooh, no," and I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah.
But anyway, so again, it's over. People divided over the name of this game,
Okay.
and then someone responded. Never felt the disgust in my life of being Scottish and calling it Chappie, but having my English boyfriend reveal he calls it Nicky Knocky Nine Doors. What in the Charles Dickens shite is that?
Nicky
Nine Doors?
Nicky Nacky Nine Doors.
Nicky Nacky Nine Doors.
Or Nicky Knocky Nine Doors.
Nicky Knocky Nine Doors.
The hell?
I don't know, man.
I'm starting a trend.
What do they call toilet
just go
papering
with-
then?
Right? I'll just go with doorbell
Tushy,
ditching.
wushy, swishy. I don't know.
Yeah,
Tushy
I
wushy
mean,
in
I've
the
always
tree.
called it doorbell
Doorbell
ditch.
doorbell ditching, ding dong ditch, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Uh,
So,
Play Ron.
so
this one's gonna be good.
I just looked up the Nicky Knocky whatever,
Oh no.
trying to just get more insight to it. And one of the top suggestions was a game dating back to the 19th century. Involves knocking on the door or ringing the doorbell and running away. And apparently they used to call it Knock Knock Ginger.
You see, we can say that because we have a friend.
Gosh, and this is like in 19th century England. Knock Knock Ginger.
Sounds more like you're about to like fight. Knock knock, Ginger.
Was the name Knock Knock Ginger, Knock Down Ginger, or Knocky Door Ginger used in parts of southern England? Apparently might have been found as part of a poem. It says, "Ginger, Ginger broke a window, hit the window crack. The baker came out to give I'm a clout and landed on his back." Freaking,
What's
this
Amma-
is,
what's
this is
Amma
why
Clout?
America was formed.
Oh,
To get away
What's-
from this.
What's Amma Clout? The baker came out to give.
I don't know. I speak American, not English.
Queen's English.
The baker came out to give I'm a clout.
Clout.
Clout. I'm a clout. He was going to make him popular.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's not
That's
right.
But
Joe. Oh.
that's what I think.
I'm a clout. I have no idea, and nothing gives me a definition.
Folks, if you know what that is, let us know.
Let us know. Knock,
And
knock,
why a
Ginger.
baker would be doing it.
Because they knocked on his door.
But like, I mean, what does his profession have to do with that?
Then that time, the only gingers worked in the bakery.
That's not what I'm trying to
Gingerbread man.
Clearly,
Yes!
this to me is some type of bakery.
Gingerbread.
It's the ginger's bread. Okay. Did you know there is such thing as a vulture bee? They act like beeves, have a queen, live in hives, and so on. But they don't get their nectar to make honey. Vulture bees get the meat from dead, rotting animals, and they make honey with it.
Oh,
They make meat honey.
sweet meat.
But is
Sweet
it
meat.
good?
It's called spam.
Spam, spam, spam.
I wonder if you could tell the difference.
I'm sure you could. Does it have a
Yes.
picture of the meat, the honey?
Meat honey. Look up meat honey.
I'm scared
Careful.
to see it.
Turn on your in private browsing.
Yeah.
This made me laugh because it's kind of like the reverse Uno card. What'd you find?
$200, bro.
You can buy some?
Yeah, dude.
I see a Mentry episode coming up.
Get out.
Meat honey.
Gross. I don't want to eat meat that's from
I'm gonna be sick
Dead
that day in case
carcasses?
you invite.
maybe. I don't know. No, I couldn't.
How could you make a honey out of that though?
But they would have like eaten it and then regurgitated it, right? So like,
what does it look like?
it can't be spoiled. Could it?
You think it would? Yeah, decay.
It would
you
have to
know?
change into something like
Honey.
I'm
Like
curious.
throw up.
scared.
Interesting. So the Uno reverse card I was telling you about. Arby's has flipped the vegan meat trend on its head with the vegetable, a carrot made out of turkey that looks and tastes almost exactly like a vegetable.
That's how we get them. These are the best carrots I've ever had. Ha-ha! Gotcha.
You know, I've always, it's like that one, I think it was a joke or something where it's like,
Breathe in the free air.
if being a vegetarian is so great, then how come you want your stuff
Yeah.
to taste like our stuff or something like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, why do you,
You can
want
make it
your...
taste just like meat, but why? Why not just eat meat?
just eat meat. It's for the animals.
This one's a quote from Dr. Michael Baden. You put ribs in the oven at 200 degrees for 4 hours and they fall off the bone. Your body is on your skeleton at 98.6 for 70 degrees and yet nothing. What a waste.
Oh.
I thought we were going back to the corpse episode.
Or the Dahmer.
That too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This actually makes me laugh because it's YouTube related. Nothing makes me laugh as consistently as remembering the story of Hitchbot, the hitchhiking robot that made it all the way across Canada and tried to do the same in the USA, but was immediately beaten to death in Philadelphia. You guys remember that?
I do.
Oh my gosh.
I do remember
The
that.
Hitchbot?
I don't.
It made it all the way
All the
across
way.
Canada and in America.
It landed in Philadelphia, and that's where it was immediately
Was
beaten
it
to death.
going from east to west?
I have no idea. Now, knowing now, even in the moment, I had a feeling, but this was actually a false story. So this was a prank back in the day from PvP when Jesse and Gina were dating or whatever, and they used to do big pranks with, I think friend's name was Ed something. Anyway, their story was to see if they could put a fake story in the news, and it instantly was everywhere. That no one checked sources, nothing. Like news outlets were running it like wild.
Huh.
Even
And
back then, huh?
it didn't even travel across Canada. It literally was they made a robot
up
in
thing.
Philadelphia and then destroyed it.
Oh.
Set up a camera and destroyed it, and then that was it. And then news anchors ran with it.
So dumb,
Dang.
dude.
That was the prank, as they were pranking the local news. Anyway,
Well done.
Imagine if they took the Statue of Liberty down and found loads of skeletons inside, and it turned out the French had just failed a Trojan mission.
Oh.
all right, this one.
Where's the door?
You forgot to build the door.
There's the door.
This one legit made me laugh louder. Laugh earlier. Anyway. If you're Dom, as in dominatrix, if your Dom is older, you call him daddy. But what if he's younger? What am I supposed to call a hot, attractive Dom who is younger than me? And then it goes to break and it says, him chokes me, me wheezing. Your grip is getting stronger, sport.
Oh man.
You know how I like it, Scout.
This one has no words, but I just thought I'd get Tony's reaction. This is the last Garfield comic.
Oh. I don't like it. That's not okay.
Is it actually the last one?
No. It's a fan made.
Oh.
It's just Garfield in his bed and it's got Z's and then the Z's stop.
Oh.
And if
He went out quietly.
Yeah, that's not okay. I'm so bummed by that one. Dang.
Here, this will take your mind off it. Do you think Chewbacca has pecs or a trail of tiny teats like a piglet?
What if Chewbacca was a female? And then she got engorged and had the big old dog like floppy.
She just pops out a baby.
I'm sure there's a
one day.
video about it.
Ugh. Nope.
The internet's a
probably
wonderful
some
and
fan-
terrible
what-
place.
What's that rule? That if there's ever been a thought about it, there's probably porn about it. What
Right.
rule is that? Is that like
The rule of porn.
Something's law. I don't know.
it's like rule number? I can't remember. It's got a number to it. Let's see here. It has come to my attention that some of you don't know my English teacher in high school was my own father. And on the first day of class, he said, I want you all to know I'm only sleeping with one of your mothers. This is my villain origin story.
That's the greatest way to introduce yourself.
What would be great, like, and then just leave it at that and not
And then
actually.
they're all trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I mean, last
Is
names.
it your mom? Could you imagine if it was a stepdad, and so the last names didn't match up?
Yeah.
And one kid happens to have that guy's last name. He's like, hey, it's not me.
Right. Ugh.
All right. This one's pretty good. What if men only shot one really big sperm? I bet that would be really scary at first experiment for young Billy, especially if it flopped around on the ground like a fish and you had to stomp it to death every time.
my God.
I think I hate that more than anything we've said tonight.
Like, no.
Just imagine like its little
Alien.
mouth, it's like little teeth, and there's like
It's got a
like
beak.
trying to breathe.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, I wonder what a sperm beak looks like.
Shut up.
Does it have a beak?
Can you imagine then? We
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
start to train them to fight in tournaments. Comes like Pokemon.
Oh my! I choose you.
I mean, basically, isn't that what we are?
Would you feel it rummaging around down there before it came out in the ball bag?
Hear
Will
me
it come out
out.
like a tadpole?
Hear me out. What if you didn't train it? You just all circled.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That would put a whole new term to the word cockfighting.
I'll give you a boom on that.
Oh my gosh.
Mic drop.
It's a terrible place.
Hey, I want a rematch. I had a dud.
Mine swam in circles, man.
Had two tails.
Should have had more pineapple juice.
It's like,
I was already in a fight yesterday.
you would never
so
get
it's
your
not
dick
as
sucked
strong.
again, ever.
Oh,
It all like gorgeous as it comes out.
Oh gosh.
Here you go.
I hate it. I hate it all.
What would you do in this situation? Woman stuck with $3,100 dinner bill after her blind date refused to pay for the 23 family members she brought along.
Well, yeah.
What I know that, but what would you do if you showed up to a blind date and she has like family and cousins and all that stuff there too to eat dinner?
They better be paying my bill.
I'd be like, oh, I forgot something in the car, and I'd leave
Turn around,
no
never
joke.
come back.
I wouldn't even make it to dinner.
because you know they have a ride.
Jeez.
This one's for Zach. Spiders don't have muscles in their legs. They move them by using a hydraulic system powered by their blood pressure. So when they die, their legs curl up because the blood pressure is gone. So basically, every spider is just 8 walking boners.
Oh my gosh.
Holy crap.
I had a feeling it was going that way. As soon as that. Oh, man.
Now we can understand each other.
An aractic.
This
Or
one's-
would it be an arachnid?
That's good.
Now we're getting somewhere.
This one's a message from a girl. It says, so while being naked from the waist down, I made eye contact with my boyfriend and lifted my leg to fart. Instead, I pushed a little too hard and just pissed on the floor like a effing dog while making eye contact with this poor man.
What if he was into that?
Right?
I'll try anything once.
Nope, not that.
Not me personally. I meant hypothetically.
$100 is $100.
I mean,
Gosh. Well, who was it that, I mean, I kind of on that a little bit.
I'd
Who
wipe
was
her
it
nose
that
in it.
shared the video where they did a study on squirting and come to find out it's like,
it was a Barstool Sports thing.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was actual urine.
Yeah. It's like 70% urine or something like that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Saw some dude tweet, you don't really wash your hands. They actually wash each other while you just stand there and watch. And I haven't been the same since.
I've heard that before.
I've heard that one too. Pervert.
All right, I got 2 left, and then I'm done. This one's for Tony.
Oh, man.
Somebody called country music farm emo, and I can't stop thinking about it.
So accurate. Oh, my gosh.
farm emo.
I hate that.
All right, last one. This one's actually a comic strip, and it's a son, and then someone next to him's underneath a bed sheet, pretending to be a ghost.
Okay.
Going as a ghost this Halloween, Mom? No, I'm going as you. Don't come in, Mom. Did you see? Fop, fop, fop. It's not what it looks like. I'm making the bed.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Holy. I really hope I don't come across that.
That's why you always knock.
Always knock.
Hello, are you decent?
Are you decent?
Anyway, any
Jeez.
last ones? I have a really bad one that I'll share post this episode because it literally is one of the most disgusting things I've ever read
Oh,
in my
no.
life.
Oh,
and I do
no.
not want to share it on the internet.
See, it's this kind of stuff that we should have like as extra content.
I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh no.
Any last ones? Any last Hail Marys?
Any last words?
Going
I
once.
wasn't looking it
Going
up. So.
twice.
none.
Cam's scrolling, not finding anything.
Most of the ones I was seeing was all pictures.
Yeah, they're mainly memes.
I
Yeah.
remember this. Somebody called country music farm emo, and I can't stop thinking about it.
Interesting.
Did you say that?
You did.
That was one of my last ones.
I was just saying, like literally 30 seconds ago.
I was trying to find one, and my ears turned off. Dang it.
That was perfect. Way to wrap it
And
up.
this episode goes full circle.
That's how you know it's good. We both shared it. I was a little behind. I realized I was a little behind you as I was scrolling, and I'd see ones that you shared.
Yeah. Ah, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I scrolled a bit to find all these just for this, and I know you guys weren't completely on board, but I'm glad you guys had fun.
This was great.
Huge thanks again for tuning in. Again, if you're new here and you made it this far, clearly you've hit that subscribe. Why wouldn't you at this point, right? So, hey, thanks so much. Do we have any questions for this episode? Because we didn't in the last one. And while they're looking those up, make sure you please help us, guys. Literally, we need your help. We are up against some of the biggest dogs in the industry when it comes to podcasts. So your ratings, your likes, your comments, your shares, literally every little bit will help. And also, we are, well, I say we're in the middle of it, but we haven't even started, but we're kind of in the planning process of actually piecing together our own studio for the podcast. So if you'd like to support us monetarily, feel free to do so as well. Every single dollar that you donate will go right into the studio, and we couldn't appreciate it more. So any questions from the crowd?
Also, real quick too, like we said before, if you're watching us on YouTube, please do us a favor. If you can't monetarily, help us out, go to whatever podcast program you listen to and just give us a 5-star and then give us a good comment, and it really helps with the algorithms to show us to new people. We appreciate
exactly. Yeah. So if you listen on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, Anchor, like you name it, we're available on every single platform. In your support.
That's the word I was looking for. Platform.
There you go. Any questions?
No.
Well, we'll
I was
get
gonna say
more.
I got one, but it might be a dragger.
Oh, okay. We'll save the questions for another podcast. But if you're still here, let us know you reached the end by using hashtag TIHI. That's thanks, I hate it. And then leave us your comment, and we'll catch them on the next one. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time.
Love you guys.
Thanks for being part of this crowd.
Bye.